President Putin has arrived in India for a two-day visit. It's expected that Putin and Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi will sign a multi-billion-dollar contract for the delivery of the Russian S400 air defense system. They're also likely to discuss broadening nuclear ties, with Russia bidding to build another nuclear power plant in the country in addition to the one already under construction. And the prospect of India purchasing the Russian air defense system has ruffled feathers in Washington, just like it did with other countries. RT's Igor Zdanov explains.
For Russia, selling its weapons is not exactly business as usual in the strict sense of the word. It has inadvertently expanded into the realm of geopolitics, because the United States get visibly upset whenever anyone shows interest in buying Russian weapons. They even made it official that preventing Russia from exporting its weapons is part of their game.
We will continue to vigorously implement sanctions and urge all countries to curtail relationships with Russia's defense and intelligence sectors, both of which are linked to malign activities worldwide.
Retribution for disobedience was swift with China. It recently bought some of Russia's most advanced fighter jets and anti-missile defense systems. And Washington threw Beijing in the same basket with Moscow, slapping it with sanctions, stirring fury in China. But well, China is at least a geopolitical rival of Washington. And Turkey isn't. It's a valued NATO member. But still, when Ankara showed interest in buying Russia's S400 systems, well, the United States made it clear it does not want them there.
You know, it goes against our policy to have a NATO ally such as Turkey use an S400 system. Part of the problem with that is that it is not interoperable with other NATO systems, and so we are against the having some of our partners and allies around the world potentially purchase S400s.
And it would trigger CATSA sanctions?
I'm not going to get into that, but we have made very clear what could trigger sanctions for other countries and entities around the world.
The list of countries Washington has tried to convince against buying Russia's weapons goes on. But with India, everything hints that it won't be just words. In almost a Godfather style of a threat, the Pentagon has warned that it has its sanction machinery in first gear if India decides to follow through with the purchase of Russia's missile defense system.
We would still have very significant concerns if India pursued major new platforms and systems. I can't sit here and tell you that they would be exempt, that we would use that waiver. That will be the decision of the president if he is faced with a major new platform and capability that India has acquired from Russia.
The United States has essentially backtracked on the previous promise to defend India from the said sanctions. That's why the expected arms deal is such a bold move for India. I'm Igor Zdanov reporting from New Delhi, RT.